Hi, shalom everyone, continues tours here of Israel. Part 2, let's just say, of Ramat Bet Shemesh Daled. It's actually a huge area in of itself, a new place here in Israel. As we're going to tour, explore the residential area, biblical area, and what a beautiful park I've got right behind me to start this tour out, friends, over here. Friends, it's Ramat Bet Shemesh Daled. Check this out, friends, the views of biblical Israel. Nothing beats that. That's the first thing I would say. As a community, we tour all over Israel, and amazing. Now this actually, that view happens to be from Residential Street. That's one of the parts of the high road, which is a massive one we've got here in Israel. And it's filled with synagogues, parks, various different yeshivot also, and so on and so forth over here. I think we've got kindergartens here. We've got another nice small mini park, actually not such a mini park over here on my right, friends, over here. As we're just going to explore the different parts. So you can see a beautiful massive long stairwell which leads to other roads. A lot of these roads link together, so let's just say, so this happens to be a residential street. There's actually a lot of archaeology also, we have to point out, in these roads. There's kindergartens, there's schools. I think to your left over there, that's an entrance to we've got another park over here, friends. It's just packed with, it's a city of parks, you could say, and gardens. Now this is definitely known as more of on the ultra-Orthodox spectrum of Ramat Bet Shemesh, or Bet Shemesh, you could say. But let's explore. This obviously is a Talmud Torah or a kindergarten of some sort. And lots of archaeologies here. Lots of synagogues. It's just a residential part. And we toured the other part of this high street before, which leads to the new mall. So this is like, let's say, part 2 just of this envelope area. You've got like a synagogue called the Heichal Tzvi, like in the caravan structure right on my left. And got another synagogue over here. I'd assume they are connected to the Hasidut branches. Sha'ar Official, I think it's called. So I don't think you can get much more Hasidish than that, to be honest with you, with a name like that. But very interesting. Just shows how diverse the Jewish nation is over here. Now this is you've got like some archaeology here on your right. Now you've got a stairwell we're going to approach. As you can see, nice residential areas nearby. This would lead, I'd assume, to the main high street over here. That's something I would point out, very much so. A lot of caravans actually around here. So these are all temporary structures. You can see the trees of Israel as we explore this beautiful country, which is amazing. There's huge amounts of building work taking place at this stage in time over here. That's something else we definitely have to point out. Maybe you've got Beit Yaakov's schools over here, I think on your left. They're actually in caravan structures. Looks like they're making a yeshiva, a Talmudic college, called Haniche Yeshivot. I'm not sure if it's situated, it's on my left over here, if it's in a caravan form at the moment or not, but very interesting. La Louve, I think that's a Beit Midrash. That's connected probably to a one of the Hasidic sectors, I would assume, over here. Let's now check out the view over here from this side. Got the gorgeous park. It's just a residential road, but it's definitely a residential road with views. That's one thing I would say over here. It's the other side of the road. You can see the park and the plants. Definitely a much newer city. It's a much newer area. And there's a huge shopping area here we're about to walk into. And there's a whole trail. There's like a new park over here, and it's surrounded by archaeology. There's so much archaeology in the city. Here you can see they've got a new roundabout over here, friends. Anyone tuning in, we're a community that tours all over Israel, friends, over here. It's the main highway. And let's check out that. So this is a high road itself, per se. It's actually a very long strip of shops over here. Maybe I'm going to grab a coffee at the end. Very interesting. It's a very, very long strip of shops, friends, over here. You've got a Chalat Habayit, it's a bakery, a popular bakery here. Now you've got a gorgeous park here. It's like a massive garden. It's in Ramat Bet Shemesh Daled, friends. It's actually got a nice entrance. You can see it's overseeing a lot of different yeshivot and synagogues. Kahal Prushim Yerushalayim, Ramat Bet Shemesh Daled. You can see they're building different buildings here. And there's actually a very nice stairwell to another gorgeous park. So you can see as we're traveling biblical Israel, nothing beats it, friends. It's beautiful. They're building this building. Garden surrounded by trees. It's where Moses yearned to come. Moshe Rabbeinu did. He prayed actually 515 times, as we learn about in the portion of Va'et Hanan in the book of Devarim. Second actual Parsha, it is in the book of Devarim, respectively. Yeah, it's a very nice grass area entrance to the park. And we've got like this area itself has tons of parks. As we can see, we've got another like biblical style hill just on my right, which we're going to walk past in a minute. It's actually surrounded by beautiful flowers also, which I have to point out. We've got swings over here and archaeologies. It's actually a nice neighborhood. Nice to see an Israeli flag here also. Hashem oz lamo yiten, Hashem yivarechet amo b'shalom. So you can see on my right, yeah, it's a nice park. It's actually good to walk around here. Nothing like walking in Israel. I think this is where we came from originally. I think up there, if I'm not mistaken, you've got a famous Tel Yarmut. So we started the first video, which we did a couple of hours ago, if anyone was watching, and we walked up. It was the other part of the Tel, and now we're in the second video, the heart of it, on the other side of the road. So we actually started the video all the way up there originally, which is very interesting just to point out. So you can see the Tel. It's actually called the Tel Yarmut over here. So you can see it's surrounded by another beautiful roundabout here. It's an entire trail. Also, let's just walk down a bit to just get a feel of the street itself as we're doing this live video. Friends, we are exploring Ramat Bet Shemesh Daled. It's kind of where we originally came from in the first video, but it's up the road there. So now we're getting to see some of the other sites, also the residential sites. There's shopping centres here. There's pretty much a lot going on. That's something we have to stress here at the beginning. It's actually a very big area now. So you can see there's a trail of the Yarmut itself. So we go down, you've got on the left, you've got more shops. And just got field area galore over here. Okay, so this is interesting. You've got a beautiful park here. So this is probably where you actually enter the park itself, and you've got a lot of archaeology. Let's just look at the area we're in, as we're going to come back afterwards. It's in Ramat Bet Shemesh Daled for anyone tuning in. Let's go inside the park itself. You've got a disability section also for people to come in, so it's user friendly. And this is the trail actually of Yarmut. A lot of archaeology, friends, over here. We have to stress out. And you can see there's an archaeological trail over here. Very unique here. There's beautiful weather also. They have to stress out. Wow, look at this. First time I'm here, it's actually empty. That's what surprises me. Actually empty as we record this. Let's check this out, friends. It's actually signposted. The municipality has given us over here the city gate, Sha'ar Ha'ir. This is. You are in the southwestern corner of the Tell, where a mighty gate was excavated. Notice how this gate is integrated into sturdy outer wall. This is the city gate. Being a weak point in the fortification system, the gate included several components designed, let's just say, to strengthen it and make it difficult for those entering, like other parts of the wall. Very interesting. It's the whole archaeology of Israel. So I think it's a good time to conclude this video. Yeah, I believe we're in the Tel Yarmut at the moment, full of archaeology over here in Israel. Wishing you all a fantastic day.